To our graduation ceremony. In our society, when men and women worthy of honor enter a room, we rise to show our respect for them. I ask that you rise with me as we honor a group worthy of our recognition. Beginning with our faculty, we'll then have Assistant Principal Mark Wilhoit, Instructional Coach Valerie Washburn, and School Counselor Cherie Richter lead the seniors into the gymnasium for one final time as students of Carroll County High School. Thank you all. You may be seated. Good afternoon. And on behalf of the Carroll County Board of Education, Superintendent Mr. William Hogan, the faculty and staff of Carroll County High School, the faculty and staff of all of the Carroll County schools, and these fine young men and women before us today, I welcome you to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2015. We'll begin with a welcome by our Student Council representative, Brianna Herndon.
Good afternoon, graduates, family, and friends. Congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own. You know what you know. You are the guy to decide where to go. As Dr. Seuss said, this is our day. We have finally made it. It seems it's been so long since we've dreamt of this day, but we look back and realize this time has flown. We've believed in ourselves, and it got us here. We all worked hard. Well, most of us. But we have made it this far, and there's so much more to come. We have counted down the days till this moment, and we are simply counting minutes. Looking back on this year, it's all been bittersweet, and we have memories to last forever. I'll always remember being Powder Puff Champs, prom, winter ball, and how all underclassmen hated us. Walking in freshman year, all nervous and afraid, wondering how we were going to survive the next 4 years. Sophomore year, the awkward year that was just a blur. Junior year, the exciting year that always seems to stress us out. Senior year, from day one, brought tears to some eyes, made us excited for this day. But the year has ended, and it's hard to believe we're going to be out on our own. We're close like a family and have conquered so much, and will accomplish so much in the future. Nothing's impossible. We don't need to let worries hold us back from achieving our dreams. We make our own weather, and we choose where to go, and it's up to us on the path we make for ourselves. Look inside yourself. You are more than what you have become. This day is ours, and we have gone the distance it takes. This is our day. We did it. Thank you.
Our next speaker will be our valedictorian, the student that has earned the highest grade point average over the course of her high school career. And that student, if you will notice, her name is already in a plaque above our stage here so that all visitors as they come to our school can see. So if you would please welcome our valedictorian, Kathryn Gillespie.
Students, faculty, and honorable guests, it is an honor unbefitting my lack of prestige to be speaking you today. But I'm glad to be here regardless. After painstaking consideration, countless paper wads, and many concerned glances from my cats, I finally decided what I wanted to say today at about midnight on Thursday night after my 4th cup of coffee. I'm not sure whether the choice to write an entirely new speech was a stroke of genius or a warning sign of a mental breakdown, but here I go. The first thing I want to say to my friends, my family, and my friends' families today is that there are a lot of words on the page in front of me. That's it. That is what I want to say. Now, the second thing I want to say is that none of the words on the page in front of me matter at all. Not a bit. The first reason that they don't matter is that they really have no effect on whether we graduate today. We are here to receive diplomas, and I have worked very hard my entire high school career to delay that process. I am a selfish person, and I am sorry. The second reason that I want to state that my words have absolutely no meaning is a bit more abstract and a lot more fun to talk about. Because the exultation and joy I feel for each one of us on this day is so vast that I dare not attempt to summarize it with these words, nor any words I shall utter or write in the future. I dare not even begin to do so, not only because my mind is boggled by attempting to understand joy in its absolute entirety, enough to even speak about it, but also because not even the most astute writer, artist, or musician in the world should attempt to tackle the multifaceted face of joy full force, even if they think they are able, for they will succeed only in producing beautifully constructed mirrors and whispers akin to the true beauty of happiness. They may capture aspects of joy, no doubt, in the way of a bright color scheme, a major key, or a metaphorical reference to sunshine, perhaps. But these things are merely snowflakes on a tip of a gorgeous and massive iceberg. There is absolutely no way to take what I feel for the group of students in front of me, for my peers and my friends, and to squeeze it into tiny black letters on a page to read to you. Because joy is so much greater than any of that. Joy is so much bigger, in fact, so unfathomably large, that it swells in our hearts, so bright that it is blinding, and so beautiful that it can at times be more daunting than anything else in the world. It is at these times when hope casts its light into the uncertain midnight of your future, and when satisfaction and congratulation give you a sporty slap on the back, when love and compassion wrap your heart into the warm embrace of empathy, I call you to action. My challenge to you, Carroll County High School graduating class of 2015, is as follows. Do not shy from the joy that your life presents to you. Do not turn your back to leave happiness with arm outstretched and palm empty. Though it may only be a glimmer, faint as a flicker of a dying candle's flame, I encourage you, I implore you, and if I had the right, I would beseech you. Seek happiness, whatever it may cost. Follow the light at the end of the tunnel, though it may lead you for many treacherous miles before you are greeted by the breezy kiss of the dawning day outside. Dive head first into even the darkest and most thunderous of storm clouds, and do not allow their humidity to persuade your departure before you find yourself with all 10 fingers grasped upon their silver linings. I command you to run, to sprint, and to charge full force at joy in its innumerable forms and faces, screaming your mantra of choice until you flag your happiness down. Leave no sea unswum, no mountain unclimbed, and most importantly, no person unloved in your quest. I hope each and every one of you finds what you are looking for. Please allow my humble blessings of peace and love to be with you wherever you go. Thank you.
At this time, we want to recognize those individuals who are graduating with honors. These students have completed 4 years of high school with a grade point average of 3.5 or better. These students have achieved this accomplishment while taking tough courses, many of them advanced placement, and even college-level coursework. With those students that are graduating with a grade point average of 3.5 through 3.699, earning honors, please stand. You may be seated. Those students who are graduating with a grade point average between 3.7 and 4.099 are earning high honors or magna cum laude. If you would please stand at this time if you are earning magna cum laude. And for those students that have earned a grade point average of 4.1 or higher, they are graduating with our highest honors, summa cum laude. With those students graduating with highest honors, please stand. Graduation is an important rite of passage, an achievement to be celebrated. We want to be sure that all of our students receive the honor due, and so that we ask that everyone maintain a level of decorum and refrain from clapping, yelling, or making noise as we read students' names. If you would please wait until we have recognized all of our students, we'll have an opportunity to make as much noise as we want and celebrate everyone as they finished. And so now, with the assistant of Chairperson Mona Kendall, Superintendent William Hogan will confer diplomas to those students who have satisfactorily completed the coursework set forth by the faculty and staff of Carroll County High School. Would row 1 please rise? Natalie Lynette Abbott. Andreas Ramon Baquero. Taylor Lee Baker. Joshua Beach. Christina Michelle Ballas. Brent Hayden Booth. Jacqueline Lane Berry. Dustin Dakota Booth. Jennifer Nicole Beverly. Kristen Aline Doan. Trenton Miles Crace. Alexis Lee Denault. David Austin Connor. Jasmine Nicole Cox. Craig Howard Cobb. Tori Michelle Brock. Robert Lawrence Chilton. Jade Dolan Bladesdale. Clint David Burgess. Devin Alexander Derman. Satori Aisha Drake. Dakota Lee Dotson. Abigail Faye Fisher. James Allen Downs. Marissa Marie Fitzgerald. Austin Wayne Dunn. Ashton Cheyenne Fox. Matthew Taylor Ellis. Warren Austin Noble. Seraphin Diaz Esquivel. JC Nicole Harp, graduating cum laude. Jonathan Tilton Gibson. Olivia Page Griffin. Zachary Curtis Garrett. Alexis Nicole Green. Lawrence Avery Franklin. Kathryn Ruth Gillespie, graduating summa cum laude. Stephen Bradley Fornash. Teresa Rose Garrett. Alicia Dawn Harper. Ramsey Ray Gordon. Mackenzie Rochelle Hawkins, graduating magna cum laude. Caleb Michael Guthner. Brianna Nicole Herndon. Morgan Taylor Harris. Callie Ann Holler. Chase Alexander Hartman. Lacey Nicole Jamerson. Ashton Lee Marksberry. Hey, Lynn. Danny Ray Howard. Samantha Christine Lillard. Zachary Lane Hicks. Kelly Lynn Layton. Logan Lee Hembry. Amanda Danielle Lambert, graduating magna cum laude. Damian Lee Hedger. Kaylee Ann Jenkins. Jacob Michael Alber. Tahim O'Neill Inskeep. LaShonda Nicole Maybrier. Jared Scott Keene. Amber Danielle Moore, graduating magna cum laude. Matthew Lorena. Lauren Page Moore, graduating magna cum laude. Jeremiah Leslie Maharan. Ashley Elizabeth Morris. Chance Marsh Shadbolt. Matthew Todd O'Neill. Courtney Dawn Ping. Terrence Deontay Lamar Mumphrey. Destiny Nicole Osborne. Nazareth River Moore. Sabrina Marie Oliver. Michael Klein McMahon. Michael. Stevie Lee Ogburn, graduating cum laude. Caleb Arthur McCarty. Ambery Dawn Nelson. Carly Renee Prosser. Dennis Gilberto Perez, graduating magna cum laude. Kristen Elaine Riley. Colin Lee Prosser. Rachel Ann Russell. Dalton Teague Sanders. Daly Ray Sanders. Taylor Hayden Shermer. Darian Cheyenne Skirvin. Lindsay Brooke Wilson. Brian Keith Taylor. Phoenix Elizabeth Marie Wisman, graduating magna cum laude. Levi Michael Stevenson. Ashley Nicole Wallace. Brandon Todd Snow. Hannah Glenn Walker. Dakota Tristan Smith. Autumn May Snow. Clinton Daniel Smith. Stephen Brian Thomas. Caitlin Alexis Wright. Logan Taylor Underwood, graduating summa cum laude, earning the Commonwealth Diploma. Sabrina Faye Young. Micah James Wallace. Brian Michael Wright. Derek Darnell Wright. And if we would now give a very loud cheer for our graduates. We will now welcome our 2015 salutatorian to give us a few words, Mr. Logan Underwood.
Can you all hear me very well? We all good? All right. When I was writing this speech, of course, at the very last moment before a deadline, I honestly didn't know what I would say to a group of people that I've come to know over the last 13 years. I thought maybe I should give a speech describing how this is another chapter of the book of life. But we all know if this was truly like a book, there would be spark notes for it somewhere. I also thought maybe I could do a speech about how we're all going to miss this place, how we're going to miss the last 13 years of schooling, but we're all not going to miss this place. And to be honest, I even briefly, mind you, thought of a speech using song quotes and movie quotes, but I quickly let it go. Then came the idea to try to inspire us, to try to inspire the class of 2015. Try to inspire you to find some qualities or some idea to find your personal success and your personal happiness. But I realized when I started typing that speech that I didn't need to tell you to inspire these qualities. We as a class already have those qualities. Our class has probably the two most important qualities of the human race, which is determination and perseverance. We are always a determined class. We're not very big, as you can tell. 102, I believe, is the graduating number. But we are determined. We go through challenges that have been put through us. Every challenge that has been put in our way, we have bulldozed through. In 6th grade, we were part of the first group to be put through a program called Carnegie. And as you can tell, we truly hated it. Thoroughly hated it. In fact, it made me really hate computers. We also, in 6th grade, got the new advanced math curriculum, having all of our math classes through middle school be upped from the advanced math class being from, I guess, I don't know what was before it, but pre-algebra, algebra, and then geometry being the math courses. And you know what? We tackled the challenge and made it through. We also persevered through these challenges. We have endured. But it's not just as a class we are determined and persevered. Each of us has had hard times the last 13 years, some of them being larger than others, in particular being the last year. And you know what? If we all can make it to this point, coming here and getting our diplomas from Carroll County High School, we can make it anywhere. We just have to dig hard, dig deep, anytime we are down. Because we all know there's going to be tough times ahead. And if there isn't for you, please call me and let me know. There will be tough times. And during those tough times, remember how you made it through here, how you got to the point where you could get your diploma. And then you will find your personal success and your personal happiness. Thank you.
Our final graduating speaker today will be the senior class president, Lauren Moore.
Hey guys, can you hear me? Okay. First of all, I'd like to say congratulations, 2015 graduates. We finally made it. Sadly, this means that our time together is officially over. However, I have to say it's been a great run, and I'm honored to say that I graduated with the greatest class to ever come through Carroll County High School. Although we may not be the most academically inclined group of people in the world, we are the most diverse, in my opinion.
We have the highest percent of students graduating with career readiness that Carroll County has ever seen. We also are graduating 100% of our students. All 102 of us have graduated, so congratulations on that as well. We are small, but we've definitely made our mark here in our short time at Carroll County High School. And I think that's the flossiest thing that's ever happened. Congratulations, 2015. I would also like to take a moment and pay my respects to all the people who couldn't be here today. All the people who helped mold us into the young men and women that we are, the great people that we've become. These people have every right to be at this ceremony right now, but they didn't make it. So if you will join me, I'd like to have a moment to honor the loved ones, and my hat fell off, to honor the loved ones that we've lost. Thank you very much. Many of us lost someone over the years, and that touched our heart in such a way that no one will ever be able to duplicate. This is for them. This is for the fire that they sparked inside of us. I would also like to take a moment and thank all of our friends and family members that are here with us today. You've impacted us, you've raised us, and you've dealt with us even when no one else would ever want to deal with us. So thank you guys for always being here for us and supporting us. We'll also, it's the hardest, I'm sorry, I don't even know where I'm at in my speech. Hang on one second. We'll never be able to repay any of you. So thank you for dealing with us and being here to see us through. Now, graduates, I also have a challenge for you. Do whatever makes you happy with your life. Begin this next chapter of your life and make the ultimate happiness your goal. We have lived our entire lives pleasing the ones around us. So go to college, take a year off, attend a trade school, begin a career, be a bum. Start a family, travel the world, fall in love. Do whatever it is that makes each and every one of you happy, because ultimately that's all that matters. But on your way, never forget the faces and the places that help you get to where you are. Enjoy your life and stay flossy. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the students before you have successfully achieved the academic standards established by the Commonwealth of Kentucky and the Carroll County Board of Education. Some students have prepared to continue their education at college or university. Many students have earned certifications and are ready to enter the workforce. While students have committed to serve our country in the military. Yet to all these students, we charge that you continue to learn so that you may serve others, so that you can bring honor to yourselves, your family, and your community. Students, would you please rise? Students, you entered the gymnasium today as high school students, signified with your tassels on the right. But now, by the power vested in me by the Kentucky Department of Education and the Carroll County Board of Education, I ask that you move your tassel from the right to the left to signify that you are now graduates of Carroll County High School. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2015. Faculty, if you would please rise. I ask that our guests remain seated while our graduates please exit.